and dick pics.
Afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon, everybody.
You're like, I'm still not awake. So I'm Angie.
Me either. I'm April.
And this is Please Send Dick
Dick Pics.
Yay. This is the Christmas Eve episode. There is nothing special about this episode except for the fact that it's going to be on Christmas Eve when everybody's doing their shopping, like doing family stuff. So we might be talking about like all that dark side of Christmas, right?
Dark side of Christmas. Star Wars came out. It's the dark side of Christmas.
I know. So I went to the mall on Friday. Actually, I went to the hospital. I had to go to the optical. No, I'm okay. Just I went to the optical.
You look okay, so I was making sure.
Yes, I know. April is like super sick, so we apologize for her voice a little bit.
I hope to get the listener sick through the microphone,
through the airwaves,
into your eardrums.
I know. No, so I go to the optical shop. I go to find because the glasses that I got were not the ones that I ordered, and I had to point that out. And
you have cool glasses too.
Oh, I know, but they're the wrong prescription. I got a new prescription.
Oh.
I haven't used my glasses in a month.
You need something that works.
I know. And yeah, so I went and they didn't have, they noticed they were slightly larger. The frames were slightly larger. So I had to submit them again so they can send me the right pair. But it probably will take another week. Hopefully it will come by the end of next week, by next Friday, but I'm not holding my breath because it's the VA and it's the holidays, so they're going to take a bunch of days off. I know, right?
I always thought VA stood for Virginia until I learned,
Veterans Affairs, yeah. It stands also for Virginia, but in here
the public school system taught me wrong.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I can forgive you, but I won't forgive your teachers because they should know better. They should have paid attention in college because they took classes so they could educate you.
Yeah,
and if they didn't do their job, it's on them.
When you get older, you realize you can teach people anything. Like I taught kids improv, and I'm not certified.
Oh my God, I know.
In the inner city of Guadalupe, Arizona.
I can teach kids Spanish, and I'm not certified as a Spanish teacher. The only certification I have is
Spanish.
26 years, 37 years of learning this language. Exactly. So I go after that. I went to Chandler Fashion Square, which is the most unproductive mall ever. Like it was
unproductive mall ever.
It was It has like a lot of cool stores.
It does.
But you can't do anything in those stores. There's nothing.
There's no room for activities.
I know. So this is like what is gonna bring my dick person of the week. My dick person of the week. There's gonna be a double feature on those. There's gonna be a
dicks of the
real
week this week.
And the fictional. So my dick person of the week was the lady that just stopped her car right on the pedestrian walk when the little walking guy was on the street. So I had to circumvent around her car because her car was like dead, like right there in the pedestrian walk.
Oh my gosh, I've done that. I'm sorry, you don't have a car. I have a car. I've done that.
I've probably done that before too, but it's like super. But it was like super dickish because a lot of people even like noticed, but she didn't even notice. Like she actually
Could she back up?
No, like
she was like, I don't notice. I can't back up.
She actually, a lot of people don't notice, but she looked and she did not care. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And it's like the day before Festivus, which was yesterday.
Krampus.
Krampus, yeah, we need to send Krampus on her. So, what about you, April? What's
Oh.
up this week?
Well, I wanted to say that on my way here, I parked. When you said, hey, I have a parking lot, I'm like, you do? Because I think it's easier to park on the street next to your place. But I went to the wrong apartment complex, first of all, on my way here, and I knocked on a random dude's door. And there was also another dude, like his neighbor outside smoking, just staring at me like, oh, is this his hooker? Like, because I'm wearing boots. I'm wearing my blue boots today, and I don't know why. It's just because I'm sick. And I'm like, let's change things up from flats to
She has like super fancy boots too.
Yeah,
like a
they're
cobalt
from
blue.
eBay from like 2011 when I was Coraline for Halloween. But yeah, I was just like, right when he answered, I was texting you, and you're like, I just had this feeling it was the wrong place, like number 52 in the other apartment complex, and he opens the door, I'm like, no, sorry, and I just walk away. I don't even say, like, it's Christmas Eve, and I'm not even like, Merry Christmas Eve. Are you Jewish? Did I say something wrong? I just go, no, and I walk away. I don't even, like, I don't even wish him Yule tidings.
Oh my God.
He's probably like, wow, I'm ugly. Like, what's wrong with me?
It's okay. I mean, whatever. I don't know him. I could care less. So, what is the dick?
For my personal dick move of the week is this sickness. I was sick last month on Thanksgiving, and I was like, okay, my once a year sick is, like, I've been sick once a year for the past couple of years. Like, last year I was sick during the summer, and I was sick for, like, 3 weeks before I realized I had health insurance, and I'm like, oh, I can just go to the doctor. I put up with, like, almost whooping cough type symptoms, and whooping cough is such an 1800s disease. My dad had it once. I know. Sounds like I was in a weird mental facility in the 1800s, maybe early 1900s when my dad had it. It was the scariest thing. But yeah, I was sick this past Thanksgiving, and I'm like, okay, that's done. Never again. It was almost bronchitis.
Oh my God.
I went to a doctor in LA to get a prescription and paid I have no health insurance now, so you pay like $80. I was calling around to see what's cheaper. I got my Zithromax, and I was like, oh, baby, I'm so good. Give me some Z-Pack. Give me some prednisone. I am in the zone. Prednisone. And that should be their slogan.
But when you mentioned whooping cough, there's people in 2017 that don't want to vaccinate their kids for that. Really?
Oh God, get vaccinated!
That's like a total dick move of like, I wouldn't say like the week or the year. That's the dick move of the decade. People that don't vaccinate their kids. I read one time a guy posted on Facebook, whooping cough. People are getting sick of whooping cough. Our grandparents should slap the shit out of us at this point.
Slap the shit out of our butts.
It's like, really? Yeah, because it's almost eradicated. Polio. There's like apparently like a super polio thing now. But I haven't
Super polio? What a weird superhero.
Yeah, like it's like a mutation of polio that not even the vaccines will cure. Shit. Which is bullshit.
I have a vaccination. I would say, what's testimonial that I want to give. So my dad had whooping cough. Whoa. It was 2012. Yeah, whoop whoop. Yeah, it sounds like when you cough, it's like whoop whoop.
Oh my God.
Terrible. You know that.
It sounds bad.
So my dad gets whooping cough, and every night, because I was still living with my parents at 28. I don't know, what was I? I was 27 at the time. But I hear him every night, just this creepy sound down the hallway, like 1800s.
Something like that.
Yeah, and him just choking every night for 6 weeks, and it was the scariest thing. But so a week or two before he got it, I was in a car accident, my first one, my diesel 2006 Volkswagen Beetle. That my mom just handed down to me to take over the payment. Yeah, I got hit by a red light runner. A guy on drugs, because he got out of his car and everything was totaled, his front end. He was like, whoa, he was clearly.
Oh my God, so out of there.
Yeah. So, I get a shot, like, driving to get to the hospital when I had insurance. Otherwise, ambulance, $2,000 just to go a mile. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So they give me like a shot right away. And I'm like, okay, great. And they're like, it's a cocktail of things. And I'm like, awesome. And then they took like the glass out of my face and my hands. And then
you had like glass, shards, and
like a little bit, but mostly on my left hand. So I was like blocking. I just
you're black.
Yeah.
Also, you had like shards, like
just
you crossed it in your hand.
Pretty much from my pinky down to like the lower part of my arm.
Like encrusted.
Glass. Yeah. Glass just encrusted in there.
That's crazy. But she was like a crystal fox from the last Star Wars.
It's like I was a Pinterest model in a way.
That's crazy. Like, oh my god, that will have been death. I'm like, no.
So they like soaked it, but and got it out.
Good.
But they gave me a shot, and so like, my dad gets whooping cough, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, you better get yourself vaccinated. And I'm like, crap, didn't I get vaccinated in kindergarten? What's going on? So I called the hospital for like my record.
Yeah, you kind of have to get the boosters or something.
Or yeah, I think I got something like that. Because I called the hospital, like, call your doctor. We sent the records to them, and I'm like, okay, call them, and they're like, here's everything. I just made a few calls, is basically just to get this information. I'm like, what was in that vaccine, the cocktail of vaccine that they gave me? And they listed out everything, and whooping cough vaccine was one of them. And I'm like, oh, that's why I'm evading this 1800s creepiness in my house right now.
Yeah, they put, because it's like when I was in Puerto Rico, we had to vaccinate. We had to go, back in when I was little, like, we're talking about the 20th century right here, people. So I had to go to this place that was like the public health building, and that was not a real hospital, but that's where the schools sent you to get your vaccines. And it was an old building, and it was super disgusting. You could see like outside like pigeon poop, bird poop everywhere, and that's the place that you get the vaccines. But I guess that's like what built our immune systems up too. No, it's like it was to build immunity, and it's like, you have to get a bunch of vaccines when you're little, and then when you're growing up, you get like boosters, and it's not like all of them. And they changed a bunch of things, like the polio vaccine was like a little liquid, and that's it.
Does it taste like strawberry?
Kinda. It's just like cool. Like, I'm like, it's not bad.
Like, I could drink this every day.
Pretty much.
Put in my coffee.
Yeah, but the good thing is that they didn't have to put vaccines on my butt. I hated those.
And your butt?
It was like yeah, when I was little, I got sick a couple times, and they had to put something in my butt. And I'm like, oh no, it hurts, and then I couldn't sit. And yeah, but then it's like I learned to take it in the arm, and that's even better.
What's the vaccine that leaves a scar? My dad has a scar from like the 60s.
You know what? I don't know, but I think I have one too.
Oh god.
I have one because I had to get like a shot for
I guess it was massive. Okay.
It was a shot for, I had to do something for like my health certificate to get a job. And there was like a scar. Now it's kind of like gone, but it was like somewhere here.
Okay.
There's like a darker spot there. It used to be that.
His is like,
I don't know.
His is like a mole that was like scalded off. It's so big. And I think like if you're a kid in the 60s or 70s, I think you could go up to anybody and they have the same scar.
I like an 80s, 90s kid, but I can understand. It's like, I think it might have to do with like the skill of the nurse too. Like maybe like boom, like if it's like a good nurse, like a good person that, or whoever is the person that gives you vaccines, it's like it might have to do with the skill, because some people don't leave scars, some like leave the scar.
Well, she must have used a torch, because my dad's scar is like an inch, like half an inch at least, like in circumference. So, I don't know. Did she use was there a mole and then they put the shot in there? I don't know. Like,
oh my god.
Let's take out the mole. Oh, this is a good place for the shot. Let's do it.
So, what are we going to? So,
what else are we on to today? Besides, I plan to go to another apartment later on today. That's also wrong.
Okay. No worries.
I don't do that a lot.
I had to like no. So, what are we gonna talk about? Like the dick of the week. Like, we're gonna do a comic edition of Dick Celebrity Dick.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I have one. It's in your wall. We're actually at Angie's place, and it's Angie's List, and Angie's List place is the gorgeousest thing. She has like Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda, Duck Hunt. I was thinking about Duck Hunt the other day. That's the only Nintendo game I'm good at. And I'm vegan. It's very wrong that I'm into that game as a kid, like in my grandparents' basement.
But then you hate the dog too. And Dog Hunt, you hate two things. You hate the fact that you can't shoot the dog, and then you hate the stupid dog that laughs at you. You jerk. Want to murder the dog too.
And those clay plates. Like,
so you were talking, okay, so let's go back to my apartment that is like...
Yeah, R2-D2 is coming out of the wall right now. And R2-Dick2, is he a dick? No, he's nice, right?
He's a little sassy in the movies, yeah, so... Yeah, and we have our nativity that I had to take down and carry like a couple days, and we have wise man Mike Enders on
Hipster nativity, Steve.
And Shepherd Charles Engel, because these figures look so much like them.
I like that 100% grass-fed beef cow. That's just
organic.
I wish it, like I said, it was like
the little feeder is gluten-free.
It's gluten-free feed, okay.
Yeah, the gluten-free is feed, and you have like the Amazon guys that are
they're all Amazon guys. The three wise men are Amazon delivery men.
And Joseph and Mary are taking a selfie with baby Jesus.
And who's the guy on the iPad? He's like...
That's a shepherd. That's kind of like the owner of the sheep. The sheep has a sweater because it's super hipster.
Yeah.
You know, I will have like a little goat too. Like a little goat in a sweater because those are super cute and they jump and they're about to fall.
I love goats jumping
on
things. It's
you wanted to talk about sheep. That was awesome. You said something earlier.
Yeah, you called, I think you just misspelled cute in a Facebook post, or a Facebook reply to me. You said,
really?
Yeah, you said goot. And I'm like, I just looked it up, and I'm like, gooch? I'm like, that'd be appropriate. But, no. Goot, and it's like sheep in Sweden, like a type of sheep herd or something. I don't know what it was.
Oh.
But it's so cute.
It's like cheap because we like yeah.
I'm like, we need to talk about it.
I know, exactly. We need to talk about all that stuff.
Let's talk about that, the celebrity.
Oh, yeah, celebrity dick pic. So, not dick pic, celebrity dicks. So, the dick I'm going to talk about.
Describe it.
Not everybody knows this side of him. I mean, everybody knows him, but they don't even know his real name is Dick. So it's like, he's been around for a long time. He's very popular. He is a very famous sidekick that somehow made his way, I mean, not somehow, but he's been around so long that he made his way to become a super, like, somebody on his own. He was portrayed, he's been in TV shows, movies, animated series.
What does he wear?
Well, his outfit has changed so many times. He used to dress like, his original outfit was a very colorful red, green, and yellow outfit. And now it's, because he grew up and he's more mature, now it's black and blue. And we are talking about Dick Grayson, a.k.a. Robin and Nightwing. Woo! Okay, so now I know April's going to talk about the celebrity Dick, her celebrity Dick.
So mine is, he is also very dark.
Very dark.
He survives in the dark.
Really?
He's from the 1930s.
Oh, wow. That's like a very old Dick.
Yeah, very old Dick. Not 1800s old, not whooping cough old.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, not polio old. Oh my God.
I mean, there's probably a president at the time that had polio.
I'm afraid that April's gonna die today.
I might die today. I almost got hit by a car 3 times recently,
my
like
God.
in the past 2 days.
It's the holiday, man.
Maybe it's holidays.
It's holiday brain.
Yeah.
There's something. We'll discuss, like, let's continue with your Dick, and then we'll talk about
my Dick. He has a Tommy gun.
Ooh.
He's got another dick in his hand.
Ooh.
And it shoots out, not blanks, you know. It's, I don't know.
It's not gonna be blanks.
he wears the color of something you'd wear in the rain. Like the yellow coat you'd wear on a rainy day. I first saw this dick on where's
the strip?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh,
that's where I first spotted this dick. And it was the preface. It was like a little short preface to Honey, I Shrunk the Little Kids on VHS.
Oh, cool. So who is this dick?
Oh, Warren Beatty played him. It's Dick Tracy.
Woo! That's all we have right now regarding this. So while we were talking, I said that we're gonna talk about holiday brain.
Organized crime. Okay.
Now, holiday brain. Everybody's just so crazy out there. Like driving, forgetting stuff. I forgot to clock out like 7 times in the last 2 weeks.
Now you don't have a job.
No, I didn't. Surprisingly, I still have a job.
Oh, that's good.
No, but no, people are just so crazy. Everything is so bustling and normal. People are just like very crazy,
you say
very
bustly?
rude.
Is this a new word?
Bustling.
Okay, I was like, I like bossly. That's pretty.
No, bustling. It's like everything is like so happy and cheery, but at the same time, people are very obnoxious and rude, and I'm just like, oh my God, I swear. But especially it's with traffic people. That's what worries me the most because one day you're going to kill me. You're going to hit me with your cars and you're not even going to notice.
Because we'll all be robots. We won't even notice that people exist.
Exactly, yeah. No, people, it's like everybody's super busy and, this is kind of like a PSA, It's the holidays. They, chill. I understand there's a lot of craziness. Family's in town. You have to clean. Trust me, I had to spend 4 hours to make this apartment look decent. Not even pristine. Decent. But chill, relax. I mean, everybody loves you. We want you to be safe because there's been a lot of accidents. Not good. So, there's like, I know this isn't probably enough. Nobody will, I don't know if you will listen or not, but please take it easy on the holidays. Take it easy on the holidays. We have still one more week. And
great.
I mean, but for the Hispanics, we might have 2 more weeks because of the Wiseman Day, which is January 6th.
There's a Wiseman Day?
Yeah, I mean, the Hispanic community.
I'm like, you know a lot of holidays.
Yeah, you get presents twice. And the Hispanics get presents twice. So like, I mean, it depends. And then it's
you're Catholic, but I don't know that much.
Okay, no. If you're Catholic, they call it the Epiphany, but.
Oh, okay, so I've been celebrating it all along.
The Epiphany, but in our country, in Puerto Rico, we got presents that time as well, so.
Let's talk about something positive. I have something positive. I'm going to talk about cool gifts.
Oh, cool gifts,
that I've gotten, and then I'm going to talk about a celebrity gift. Okay, so cool gifts I got. Coolest gift I got was probably like a necklace that was cheap as fuck on Etsy. And it has, like, Alice in Wonderland on it.
Oh, cool.
Like, it's tiny. It has, like 2 cards painting the roses red or something.
Oh, cool.
And it's the cutest thing. Like, that's a cool... Like, that's... Okay, it's not like... It's, like, one of the coolest gifts I've ever gotten. So I was looking on Instagram today, and I don't know this person's music, and I apologize to our listeners who are into rap heavily to where it's, like, cocaine for their eardrums. But Logic, you heard of Logic? He's a rapper, I guess.
I think I heard
maybe he's a DJ.
Yes.
And maybe he's both.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. Maybe he's just a geek who knows electronics.
Oh, okay.
Really well.
So what happened?
In this video, he's shuffling his wife. Sorry, I looked this up. His wife Jessica outside to show her present, and it's she opens her eyes and he's like, "Hey babe, so I got you." And she's like, "You don't have to. It's like a Mercedes." I'm like, "Great. Wow."
Really?
And he's probably worth like millions of dollars. I don't know why, but he probably is.
You don't have to. I'll be comfortable with a used car at this point. Like, I don't
comfortable with a tricycle.
I know.
A
like
bus
something.
pass.
Yeah. A bus pass. That's like my thing, girl. Like, yeah, I'll be happy if I get a bus pass.
So what I want to say is like, okay, this guy makes millions of dollars, right? He got his girlfriend a Mercedes. It's a SUV. It's not even new. It's like the old body style. And I'm like, my parents are poor and they have a Mercedes. and it's newer than Logic's. And I'm like, this is a nice gift, but like, your boyfriend's cheap. Or your husband's cheap. Because everyone has a Mercedes.
And he's millionaire, and he's giving. He's millionaire, and he gives her
an old Mercedes.
He's like, get out of here, man.
She didn't see through it, and the bow was more. The bow on top of the front of the car was more expensive than the Mercedes.
Oh wow!
It was the bow itself was like $60,000.
Probably.
You know? And anyways, and I'm sure the bow was also made of recycled country albums he doesn't listen to.
So yeah. No,
so,
I'm fortunate. I'm looking like the cool gifts. I always get cool holiday gifts. Recently, I got a mug, a Zelda, Legend of Zelda mug.
I saw it.
I know.
At an open mic.
And I had like this droid that I don't even know the name of the droid. Oh, I just discovered it has like like little greens, and that's pretty how it tastes like.
Spinach in there?
No, it's not.
Is it green?
No. It's like, like little beads that probably will keep it.
It's a bean bag.
Oh yeah, it's not really a bean bag, but
it's a bean bag for your Barbie if you had one.
I guess so. Yeah, no, but it's like it kind of stays. It's just, and then I got lipstick, lots and lots of lipstick.
Is it vegan? You're not vegan. I just always ask.
They're actually cruelty free. They're from this company called ColourPop. I think they're cruelty free.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, my sister always buys cruelty free stuff, so it's all good.
You know that cheap ass brand Wet n Wild makeup? Their stuff is vegan. I found out, and I'm like, shit. Like, these are cheap as fuck.
But they're super good now. They're what?
All chemicals are vegan if you think about it. Things that can hurt you.
The only thing is like that. I mean, they can test it in animals or something.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's like, yeah. I mean, that's all good. So what else we have, April?
Let's see if there's anything else.
Because it's almost like.
Tax reform. You want to briefly talk about that?
Oh, that's a big move of the
biggest political. We didn't talk about it yet.
Yeah. We were talking.
How is it going to affect my taxes, Angie?
I don't know.
Are my write-offs going to be messed up? I write everything off.
Apparently, it's like if instead of like itemizing all this stuff, you have to put a bunch of stuff. It's gonna. If you file single, it's gonna be a lump sum or something. It's like gonna be like an estimate or something. I don't know a lot, but I heard a lot of people are very mad about it because apparently we're gonna be poor. In my case, I'll be poorer than I am. In the case of April, that is unemployed right now.
I miss those stimulus checks from the Bush era.
Oh my God!
We have that again. He was such a great man.
I know, like I miss Bush so much.
I miss Bush. I miss the Bush. A lot of dicks miss the Bush.
I know.
I know.
No, you know what? One time when I moved to America, that's when the stimulus came in, and I remember I filed my taxes in 2008. When I filed my taxes for 2007, I got a check. I got my refund. Plus, I got the stimulus that was like, I think it was $600. It was a lot of money. Yeah. And then I also got a stimulus from the government of Puerto Rico. And it was like $300. I was like,
pre-hurricane fiasco.
Like way pre-hurricane. That was like 10 years ago, lady. Yeah. My family finally has power. And apparently, there's not so much of a crisis like people want to portray because my sister went to Old Navy.
Did she walk there or could she
drive there? She drives. In Puerto Rico, you can't
I don't know if the roads are fucked up. I don't know.
I know, but she lives in like the metropolitan area, so I guess they cleared that shit away.
Of course, people live there.
Yeah, like the city, so.
The city, just like North Korea, they care about the city more than the outskirts.
They care about the nice places, not the countryside.
Well, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping, because I usually write everything off and get like $3,000 back. We'll see how that goes.
I don't get anything because I owe the government and they keep my federal refund. But
do you not get my stuff taken out?
Huh?
Do you not get stuff taken out during your paychecks?
Yes, but they what happens is that I owe the government, so they garnish my federal refund. They don't garnish my tax refund, my state refund. Yeah. It's okay, because I'm trying to pay off my debt, and one day I will pay off my debt. I'll pay the government. I'm like, fuck you. I'm going to get my fucking taxes again. But I don't care. I make enough money, so the government can just keep it. And it's like, now that I'm working full-time, it's not like they take a lot. One time, I was filing my taxes, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get like, I don't owe the government as much, so they don't have to take a lot of my federal refund. And they were giving me a lot of the state refund. As soon as, because I was going to school, as soon as I entered the form that they give you when you go to school, boom, the federal government, the federal refund went high. The state refund became like $50, and Angie was left with nothing. So that was the downside of going to school. Well, one day I will go back. I mean, but I'm gonna go back when I pay the government, so I can get my refunds. I can get my benefits for being a student and shit.
Well, I don't understand how taxes work.
I don't know. I just want my money.
I just want money back. I want to end on this today. When I woke up, a quote from Trump. He's at Mar-A-Lago today.
Of course.
I've gone to one of his golf courses in California. I mean, it was pretty nice, I guess. I didn't go inside, but anyways, he said to one of his friends. He said to one of his friends, "Yo, you just got richer." That's what he said. Boom! Merry Christmas to your rich friends. You knew what you were doing the whole time, you bastards. All right, so thank you everybody for listening to.
Please send dick pics.
Send dick pics if you want us to make fun of them.
I know,
our emails on our SoundCloud.
It's gonna be our email is please send dickpics@gmail.com, and trust me, I'm not seeing anybody. So I will be April's not seeing anybody. So we will be very grateful and appreciative of your dicks. I tried to get a friend of mine to give me dick pics. I don't know. So
or just send dick pics you've seen that are terrible.
Exactly.
I mean, we'll see if we talk about it. I've never wanted to get dick pics in my life, but for this podcast, I might just make an exception.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Obviously,
okay, so now it's the second one.
Yeah, second episode. Bye bye.
We're out.
Out.